Salvador Dalí was a famous artist, renowned for his eccentric personality and groundbreaking work in the world of art. His unique style and imaginative approach have left an indelible mark on the art world. He was born in Figueres, Spain, a small town that would later become home to the Dalí Theatre Museum, dedicated to his life's work. Dalí was known for his strange and dreamlike paintings, which often featured bizarre and fantastical elements. His work challenged the boundaries of reality and imagination. This style is called surrealism, a movement that sought to release the creative potential of the unconscious mind. Dalí's art is full of interesting symbols, such as melting clocks and elongated elephants, which have become iconic in the world of surrealism. These symbols often have hidden meanings. Reflecting Dalí's fascination with dreams, the subconscious and the irrational, Dalí lived an unusual life. He was very imaginative and often engaged in eccentric behavior that matched the surreal nature of his art. He was also very interested in unusual things, collecting odd objects and incorporating them into his work and daily life. This interest is reflected in his art, where everyday objects are transformed into extraordinary and thought-provoking images. Dalí's paintings are full of surprises, inviting viewers to explore the depths of their own imagination and discover new interpretations with each viewing. Dalí had a surprising interest. He loved rhinoceros horns. This might seem strange, but Dalí saw something special in these horns. He found them beautiful and powerful. Dalí even had his own rhinoceros horn. He once used it to stir his coffee. This shows how much he loved these objects. He saw them as more than just horns. Why was Dalí so fascinated by rhinoceros horns? The answer is in their symbolism. Horns are often seen as symbols of power and strength. They can also represent sexuality and danger. These themes are important in Dalí's art. For Dalí, the horn's spiral shape was important. He saw it as a symbol of time and infinity. This shape appears in many of his paintings. Section 4. Horns in Dalí's art. Salvador Dalí's fascination with horns is a recurring theme that appears prominently in his work. This motif can be seen in various forms, from paintings to sculptures, each time adding a unique layer of meaning and intrigue. He included them in many of his most famous pieces, using horns to symbolize strength, power, and sometimes even absurdity. The presence of horns in his art invites viewers to delve deeper into the surreal world he created. One of the most famous examples of this is the Lobster Telephone. This iconic sculpture is a perfect illustration of Dalí's ability to merge the ordinary with the extraordinary. The sculpture combines a lobster with a telephone, two objects that seem unrelated at first glance. Yet, in Dalí's hands, they form a cohesive and thought-provoking piece. Adding to the surreal nature of the sculpture, a rhinoceros horn sticks out from the lobster's head. This unexpected element challenges the viewer's perception and encourages them to question the reality of the objects they see. The horn adds a strange and surreal element to the sculpture, making it not just a visual piece, but a conversation starter. It embodies the essence of surrealism by blending the familiar with the bizarre. This peculiar combination makes the viewer think deeply about the relationship between objects and their meanings. It forces us to reconsider our everyday perceptions and see the world through Dalí's imaginative lens. This was Dalí's ultimate goal as a surrealist artist, to provoke thought, evoke emotion, and challenge the boundaries of reality. His use of horns is just one example of how he achieved this, leaving a lasting impact on the art world. Section 5. A lasting fascination. Dalí's love of rhinoceros horns might seem odd at first glance. These peculiar objects with their spiraling, almost mystical shapes captivated his imagination. But it tells us something important about him. Dalí was always drawn to the extraordinary, the bizarre, and the surreal. His fascination with rhinoceros horns is a testament to his unique perspective on the world. It shows his fascination with the unusual, the things that most people might overlook or dismiss. Dalí saw beauty and meaning in the unexpected. It also reveals his deep interest in symbolism. For Dalí, every object, no matter how strange, held a deeper significance. The rhinoceros horn, with its intricate curves, became a powerful symbol in his work. Dalí's art continues to fascinate people today. His ability to find wonder in the mundane and transform it into something extraordinary resonates with audiences around the world. His strange and wonderful images stay with us, lingering in our minds long after we've seen them. They challenge our perceptions and invite us to see the world through Dalí's eyes. and his love of rhinoceros horns reminds us of the power of unexpected beauty. It encourages us to look beyond the surface and find the extraordinary in the ordinary.